state, and there's billboards up all over the state. The education community, they say they're educating kids today for the jobs of tomorrow. But they're doing a great job because those kids are being recruited away all across the country, everywhere but here in Michigan.
That's right.
And we have a study to confirm what the governor recently said. She said that we were going to all be blown away.
Yeah.
Well, 2 weeks ago, the Detroit News did a study, and sure enough, we lost 109,000 people last year. And these are not retirees of Florida. These are the youngest and the brightest. These are the people we need to stay in Michigan to rebuild Michigan. So we have the highest unemployment rate in the country. Incomes are declining. We're losing population. So what are politicians doing here in Lansing? Let me give you an example of the first 3 months of this session. They have proposed a 50-cent per gallon tax increase on gasoline. Proposed an increase in sin taxes. Proposed an increase in
Cut their pay! Cut their pay! Cut their pay! Cut their pay! Cut their pay!
We know today if they just went in and made all the yoga instructors in the state register, and if they didn't, they were going to throw them in jail for 90 days. Those yoga instructors are pretty dangerous.
For the band!
Prosperity here in Michigan, we have a tax alert system. I encourage you to sign up for that at michigantaxalert.com. And what that does is when your legislator proposes a tax increase or a fee increase, we will let you know immediately so you can let them know how you feel. Too often politicians campaign on one thing, then they come to Lansing and they do something else, and that has to end. Change can be difficult and there will be resistance. So I'm going to give you 3 points here of what we must adhere to. First, we must reject politicians that tell us we're special and that free market principles don't apply to us here in Michigan. It is a fact we live in a world economy and we must compete in a world economy. We are competing with 7 states that have no income tax. We're competing with 22 states that have right-to-work laws. Over time, it's these states that move forward and prosper and the incomes grow. I know a lot of people talk about Alabama and they're backward. Where they're on the verge of passing Michigan, they're on an upward spiral with personal income. We must reject the idea that government will save us. I think Washington has made very, very clear that New York City fat cat bankers are a priority over Michigan manufacturing plants. We must embrace and reward individual initiative, hard work, and creativity. It is the staff of the government watching free people prosper. We need to embrace reduced regulation, reduce taxes, and take a good hard look at our labor policy. A labor policy that has sent hundreds of thousands of people out of the state and out of work. We must reject politicians that play on our fears. We must reject politicians that take from some and give to others. And we must reject politicians that promise us that their government solutions will save us.
You gotta reject the liars!
Free markets work based on private property rights and the rule of law. As we look around the world, it's those governments with maximum central control, some will call it socialism, I call it Obamonomics, it's those countries that not only don't succeed in the economic climate, but they fail. I am the father of 4 kids, proud father, 11, 7, 5, and 3. And I want opportunities for them here in Michigan when they graduate from high school and college so that they can stay here. full potential, our God-given potential. So this is a great first step that you're here, but it is only a first step. We need you to get involved and stay involved. So go to one of the groups here, Michigan Fair Tax, Michigan Taxpayers Alliance, Americans for Prosperity. That's AmericansForProsperity.org. And we have action packets over here. But we really want to thank you for coming out today. And let's get to work.
We'll be back. We'll be back. We'll be back.